and I love stabbing people in this game for some reason. It's very satisfying. So for them to give me a subclass that just feeds into that is really like, okay, thank you for supporting my play choice. But I don't know what it is because I thought Gunslinger sounded cool. Like you have that cool flaming gun super and all this stuff. But a lot of people were like, yeah, no, they Gunslinger has been messed up for a while. I don't know. Oh, because you have the third subclass, yeah. Thanks, Nathan. Oh, we got bag of baddies. Oh, totally. And that's the worst if that's true, if that exists. Like, I I would hope that that would just be happy for me to see that a mainstream website was writing about We Know the Devil at all, even if it's in. It's so good. I just yesterday I did like a multi-hour year in review semi-podcasting with my friends, and we like don't release it anywhere. We just do it as like a diary every year. And I think if you were on the stream earlier, you heard me talk about that. Um, and I spent like half of the game segment just being like, guys, Sybil, Beginner's Guide, We Know the Devil. That's games in 2015. That's it. That's all the games. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's very exciting. I'm gonna stab this guy with my knives, and I'm gonna read your article next chance I get. Oh, okay. I'd love to read it. Yes, everybody who's watching this stream or the archive, TacoDetective.com, in case you didn't hear it. Go there, read all of it, love it, learn, play We Know the Devil, or watch our streams of it. Do all this. And important. Nothing saying that. There's no game that says the stuff that that game is saying, just at all. This gun is so good. It's like ridiculous. Um. Oh, I always forget. If I don't know where to go, I just hit the. I make the. I make the Nolan North come out and tell me what to do.
Here it is, the darkest of all the hive's chambers.
Is he gonna open the door? Oh, okay. Wait for it. Sniper shot. Oh, this is actually working out very well. We can just get like half of them like this. Hiya! Oh my god, he just tore through them like tissue paper. So good. Oh, hey, a thing. Oh, you hit it. Okay. uh, they liked, especially to talk about the beginner's guide because, my two friends are very like artistically inclined and they like to talk about that kind of stuff. But um, We Know the Devil. I was just part of the discussion was me talking about like how weirdly personal it was for me to like kind of be playing that game in a performative manner, but then also about yeah like its themes and how because it fit into my whole discussion of just like empathy through games. Because I think it was Merritt Kopas on Twitter a while ago who was going on like a rant about how like it's okay to play a game and not like relate to anyone in it and not have it be about someone that you're like oh that's so me like it's actually really good and important to like things that are that don't just spew back at you your own opinions and beliefs. So, you know, I didn't go to camp. I am not. I am. Let's. I am queer, but not like any. And not transgendered or anything like that. So, like, I don't directly relate to any of that stuff, but I totally get it, and I feel for it, and I feel just as happy that it exists as anybody else does. And I think that's why it's important that people play games like that, because you should look at different perspectives all the time. That's how you keep an open mindset. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing you can do with indie games. You can just price it a great number, 666, and yeah. Yes, we got they or just like go without coffee for a day, like or like don't go without Starbucks for a day. You can afford that. Or yeah, or come over to my house and we can play it together and have like snacks and talk about the game's themes. It'll be great. Oh my god. I looked away and the boss was dead. Jeez. Are you also blade dan? Oh no, you're the bow and arrow person. Oh, all right. Or you can deploy the ghost.
What is this thing? It's a shard of the Traveler.
Is it really? That's interesting. Wait, oh, a shard of like the big orb, the big sphere thing. Whoa.
Using it against the Traveler, devouring its light. But we freed it. Our new friend
Whoa.
said there are enemies on Venus worse than this.
That just sounded like sci-fi nonsense. All right, here you go. There's the Traveler, who's like a big sphere of goodness, and it's sort of like Mass Effect in that once they like flew by the world got like really technologically smart, and all the races decided to be best friends. And then there was a darkness, and the darkness is back, and we fight for the Traveler. That's like the whole game, kind of. That's basically the gist of it. I got a bunch of Ingrams, so now we get to go back and play with, and turn in some Ingrams. What I get? What I get? What I get? Absolutely nothing. I think I got a blue Ingram off of the boss though, so that should be nice. 'To the tower. Have you been playing much of anything else interesting lately? Ooh. I played it on PC a couple years ago. I didn't get super far in it. Um, I've heard really interesting. I'm trying to do the Austin Walker thing where I don't say interesting, but I'm bad at it. It does some interesting things like it does like narrative stuff is going on in there. Like there's clearly a lot of heart and reverence for the stuff that it's similar to, but as a gameplay experience, it's like I don't know. I get it. I love the upgrading guns mechanic, but yeah. Right, it comes from a yeah. Right. I mean, you might as well get see it to the end just to do that. But if it's not like grabbing you, then it's not super duper worth your time. Sure. Yeah, exactly. Um, I also the music in that game is incredible. Yeah, there was. Yeah, there's like a decent amount of talking in it, and I think part of that irreverence comes from the fact that it came out like for free back in like '07 or something, and games were very different then. Like indie, it's like one of the first traditional indie games in the like modern sense of the word. So they heavily just relied on like, hey, it's like the thing you played when you were younger, but like we made it on the computer and it's free, you know, or it was. Um, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been consistently impressed with the way like older and 2D games look on the 3DS with the 3D. It's like the I enjoy the effect there more than I do with a lot of the sort of first party games. So I feel like it's more of an effect rather than like and I don't need it to be essential. I like it that it makes it feel like it gives the game dimension. You know, it's obviously it's supposed to give the game dimension, but it's used to enhance that and as opposed to like make tell something. Yeah, that's a really good point. I yeah, the game that did that for me was actually Outrun 3D, which is fantastic if people haven't played that. It's designed by Yu Suzuki, who ended up working on Shenmue, interestingly enough, and it was an arcade game that came to the I think the Genesis and like several other platforms, and it's an amazing like brilliantly simple game. And then as soon as you turn the 3D on, it becomes this like weirdly immersive driving simulator, even though it's an arcade racing game. Yeah, Outrun 3D because it's if you don't know like the way it works is it's you're not racing other people. You're like in a Ferrari and you're driving with like a nice lady and you just uh, drive to the next checkpoint and then you're driving against the clock basically. So you just drive, and it's not difficult. Like once you learn the general gist of like, oh, I need to shift gears, which is pretty simple. You only shift one gear, and I need to use the brake to take hard turns. Then it's like I can just beat this game over and over. And there's like multiple paths and like six different endings, and it's a really like chill experience. And the music there is also incredible. Yes, it's that one. Yeah, it's the 3DS one is it has the 3D effect, which is wonderful, and a lot of like knobs and sliders to make stuff easier or more difficult, and the kind of fluff they put on 3D remakes.
You will only grow stronger.
Yeah,
Return to the forest.
there's something there for sure. Like the way that it looks simple and it wasn't designed to look like this, but we were able to like layer over the effect and make it feel like a completely different visual experience.
Leave the business part to me.
Oh, Claudia Black, you are really just underutilized in this game. Hey, every time I walk by her, she's like, "Welcome, traveler," and I'm like, "Just can we talk? Can you and I just rap a bit? Don't sell me anything."
Let's get you back out there.
Oh, sweet! I got another gun reward. Hold on, we got a lot of rifles right now. Ooh, I could get a new hand cannon because I got an arms requisition for finishing that quest. So I'm trying to pick what to take. Hmm. Hmm. I could take this hand cannon and replace my current hand cannon. That's probably a good idea. Oh wait, mine's better. Dang it, darn it, gosh dangling it. Fusion rifle, shotgun. It's kind of bothers me that they don't tell you when you first start like how each gun fires. Because one of the first things you do is they're like, hey, pick a type of gun you want to start with. And I just picked it because it's like I don't know what a fusion rifle does, and I picked one and it was this like really weak one-shot burst. I was so bummed out. Yeah, that was so the first like hour of this game I was like, is this game bad or am I using the wrong gun? Like what happened? They are terrible. Because they don't tell you what it does. They just say it's a fusion rifle, and I'm like, that sounds kind of cool, I guess. Maybe. That sounds cool, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so a hand cannon is like a revolver that does a ton of damage. That's like, okay, that makes sense. What? An auto rifle is like an auto, like an SMG. That's all right. What is a scout rifle? Okay, that sounds right. And then what's a pulse rifle? Okay, that's my last one. What's a pulse rifle? I'm gonna take the pulse rifle literally just so I can learn because it's not an upgrade. It's actually a downgrade, but I'm gonna use it for a couple minutes just so we can like learn. Um, Draco, my friend Xander, points out in chat that you can because if you're watching the stream, I was like going looking at the gunsmith and then closing his menu, opening up my inventory, and he's like, "You can just press R2, just compare it to your current weapon. What are you doing?" I'm still learning. Okay, what? Let's do like another mission, if that's okay with you. We got reach level 15. No thanks. Still gotta learn how to make orbs with my arc blade. Uh, which so you explained that, but it was one of those things where it was cutting out a lot. So can you re-explain the orbs of light thing, por favor? Oh, you just have to like slash at people and that does it? Oh. Okay, that's understandable then. And then, yeah, and you were saying the Dark Below quest is not like it's gonna go into the expansion, but you don't have to do it anytime until then. Yeah, okay. And then what is this? A Stranger's Call. That's also a level one quest, but that's the one that we just got from finishing what we just did now. Um, follow Stranger's. Oh, it just says the number one next to it. Oh, is that the step of the quest that it is? Oh, oh. Well, now I'm learning things. Then how do you see then how do you see what level quest it is? Well, then, my friend, let's go to space and let's learn. Yeah, we're going to space. Draco points out also, he says, damn, already level 14. I feel like the first 10 levels of this game have gone by in like 20 minutes. Kind of ridiculous. Um, oh, so I've unlocked Venus now. That's what that quest, finishing that quest did for me. Um, so now I can do a quest on Venus. Let's knock that one out then, real quick. It's called A Stranger's Call. I'm gonna set destination for Venus, which I've heard interesting things about, and we're gonna do it. It's recommended levels 10 to 12, and I'm 14 and you're 40, so it's probably gonna be really hard. We're probably gonna die. Yep. Yep.
Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that.
I love
The radio message she
everybody in
sent
that
came
game,
from somewhere in the jungles of Venus.
especially the camp counselor, and especially Venus, and especially Neptune. Yeah, to be honest. Yeah, there's like not a lot of let's plays of it on the internet, which is like when
This
I
colony is
went to
known to be
set it up on Twitch, it was like,
and
"What game are you
secretly
playing?" And I was
assigned
like,
to
I typed in "We Know the," thinking it would come up, and it didn't come up. I had to like make a page for it.
lost in the collapse.
Yeah, so now anybody that wants to play We Know the Devil on Twitch, it's a page. This is cool, by the way. We're on Venus, but it's speaking of which, uh, yeah, that was a really fun, like intimate little thing to do. And we just started. We made like a little. I made a theme,
Just getting right down to
sort of
business.
theme song for our Let's Play show. So I'm gonna start putting that in front of episodes and uploading them to
Guardian
YouTube
outpost
soon.
nearby.
Um,
Let's see what they have
before
to
my
offer.
friend Xander, who's the guy who's Draco in chat, he actually does animation, and he's gonna like try and animate us like fancier theme song to replace it eventually. So yeah, that's when We Know the Devil will be available to everyone. Because Twitch is dumb and they don't archive things, so I have to archive them myself. They used to archive things. Hmm. Hmm. So we can't. Oh, we don't have like go. We don't have a. I don't have sparrow privileges yet. I was like, why can't I go fast? Okie doke. This is really cool to look at though. Like, wow. Oh, there's so many enemies here. Hey now, it's a party. Yep. Don't sneak behind this little car, mister. I see you. Oh, you dropped a nice little green shotgun that I'm gonna dismantle. As a hunter, I feel like I don't want to use shotguns because it feels thematically inappropriate. It just doesn't seem like what's something I should. I feel like my character wouldn't dare touch a shotgun. Clearly, they give you the ability to use so many guns, and I'm like, I'm good with a rifle and a sniper and nothing else. Like, why do I have a rocket launcher? I'm never gonna use that. Right. Yeah, I actually one-shotted a boss with it, like, by accident. I was like, what does this do? Boss dead. And I was like, oh, maybe rockets are fun. Oh, there we go. We got the sparrows. Oh, Vex. See, this is the weird thing, is that in my, like, attempt to hype myself up to play this game, I read a lot of the Grimoire. Like, they let you read some of the Grimoire before you have the game. And so I already know all about the Vex, like, before I even started playing this. That's something. And, like, they have backstories for every NPC on the tower. And it's like, oh, just give them, like, a story quest or something. That would be, like, an easy, fun way to do it. I don't know why you can't just make it neato like that. Xander makes a good point. You are a blade dancer. You do the close range things. So I could just use a shotgun and that would make, like, narrative sense. And I do love stabbing people, as I just did several times in a row. Oh, 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 we got friends. Oh, whoa, those are like people. Whoa. Yeah, I guess these are the Christmas. Well, I read the subreddit calls new Destiny players something. Christmas It's not Christmas Guardians. I forget what it is. But it's just it's a joke on the fact that we're brand new people. And I guess if you're playing the Crucible, if you like the Crucible, then the last couple weeks have been amazing for you, because you just get free noob fodder constantly. But that's why I stick to these zones where there's nobody. So I'm gonna assume that all the players are mostly in the the level 40 hub or whatever, the planet. Because I don't see a ton of players. Oh, good point, yeah. So yeah. Oop, Blade Dancer upgrade. Hello! I'm gonna ask the live stream that. I asked them earlier and they didn't answer. Um, whoa! First of all, I just got an ability called Encore, so killing an enemy with the Arc Blade extends its duration. Is that indefinite, so I can just keep doing it as long as I can keep hitting people? It's called Encore. It's an ability for the Blade Dancer. And it says every time you kill someone, your Blade Dance lasts longer, like your ultimate. So that seems like that would last. That's weird. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, because you're the other specialization. Hold on. All right. Oh, you could not hear yourself. Oh no. uh, there's like a button that they ask you when you start your streams that's like, hey, if you're in a party, do you want your other friend's party audio to be included? And I think I thought I said yes to that. If people are watching the archive of this, then oh, we're in a no, we're not in like a PlayStation party. We're in a fire team. But shouldn't it pick you up because you're coming? Oh, it says I can't hear them. Oh my god. I've been talking to myself for several hours. Oh no. I can't. I don't know how to fix that either unless I like just make us join a traditional like a party. Oh wait, there's Taken here. Hello, honey. Yeah, are we in a safe spot to do that? To like pause? Oh god, no, I don't think we are. Hold on. Ah. So is this just like an event or something that the Taken occasionally hang out and say hi? That's fun. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. The other thing that was really, oh yeah, this is like a boss or something. The other thing that was really frustrating when I was doing my patrol is like a lot of events pop off when you're trying to not do them. So the game is just like, look, there's like three bosses and everyone's fighting them. Why aren't you fighting them? And it's like, I'm level 10. Don't eat me. Everything kills me very fast. I'm scared.
Detecting Vex. Like we're surrounded.
Are you in here with me? Oh, we're in like Destiny party chat, so maybe PlayStation party chat is like going to be slightly less
Coordinates lead
awful.
here. What is it? Let me
That's
get a closer
possible.
look.
Okay, let's set that up because we're about to hit like a fight, like a series of fights. So, um, let's press some buttons. I'm gonna hit that, and then I'm gonna hit. There's a way to do broadcast settings, advanced settings, include party audio. Yes. Okay, and then we gotta like make us into a. Here you go. Friends. I think the game just paused. It should have. Uh, um, um. Chat and party. The chat audio switched to the party. Okay. Did you get the invite? I'm still streaming. Ryan is still there. I think. Is he out of the game right now? They.
Let me just make sure I have the setting. Yes. Okay. Your mic is muted
Mine
for
is?
some reason? Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, no. Yay! So that's good.
Uh,
Hopefully this picks up on the stream.
Hopefully people can hear the both of us now.
I asked again. This is why it's also good to have a friend who stays in your chats like a good person, and can tell you stuff like this because I hate having to like constantly refresh it. Hiya.
People didn't hear me talk about We Know the Devil. Now I gotta talk about it more.
Oh, we'll just do plugs all over again. It'll be lovely. And I'll find the timestamp on the archive to tell people like, hey, here's where the chat is listenable. Oh, he says I hear you both now. All right, cool. Hey, everybody, it's Alan. You've heard me for the last like 2 hours, and I've been speaking to my friend Ryan. There he is, playing Destiny.
Hello. Hi.
Playing Vex. Ryan we were talking about video games. We did Sparrow Racing. We talked about We Know the Devil, which is like the best game, and you should all play it. Talked about the 3DS, Outrun. We're killing a lot of things right now. Oh, they're actually not that tough. Yay. We're both hunters.
We're both
Ryan's
pretty over
overleveled.
level.
Yep.
For this.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because it said recommended level for Venus was like 10 to 11. Again, Venus, we know the devil. It
Yeah.
was like 10 to 11, and I'm 14 and you're 40, so yeah, we're gonna just smush it. Seeing these guys turn red like they were gonna explode reminded me of a really cool emergent moment that happened to me in Fallout today. So you've played the Fallout games before? I don't know if you've played 4, but like you've played the other ones?
I haven't.
Oh, okay. So, have you played like a Bethesda game, like a Skyrim then?
I played Skyrim, but not any of the other stuff.
Okay. So, but you get like what they feel like and how they kind of go moment to moment because they all kind of
Yeah.
have the same feel.
Yeah.
So I was in a what Fallout's equivalent of dungeons is just different buildings, and it was like a facility that I was invading going into to like get some computer component, and I found out that it was a hospital full of Mr. Gutsies, which are these like 8 armed like robot guys that or robot guys and gals that are assigned different voices and different genders and different tasks that like that's like their existence as they do the one thing. And Mr. Gutsies are like the military ones. They do fighting. Um, I was fighting a bunch of them, and I play sort of a stealthy sniper character in Fallout, which is pretty much the most fun way to play. And so I'm going through and I'm taking care of all these guys, and I get to the very end right before the item I need, and there's a boss. There's like a legendary Mr. Gutsy, which means that he, and I only say he because they have a masculine voice. I don't, no assumptions, but they like that means they have like 2 health bars. And I took out his first one, and I was like, all right, great. I'm gonna be super crafty and place a mine behind me so the dumb robot runs into it and blows up. And I put a mine behind me, and it's like a robot killing mine. It's called like a plasma mine. And the mine, like he steps on it and like explodes, and I'm like, I did it, but I didn't get the experience. And so I start walking away to turn to the quest, and I just hear this like rising sound of like, boo, and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And I run behind me, or I turn behind me, and the Mr. Gutsy legendary boss, when he gets hit by mines, specifically when he gets hit by those mines, turns into a nuclear missile, and like a suicide missile.
Oh, wow.
And just runs at you
wow.
and plows into you and destroys you and what, like he's like a mini nuke, basically. It's horrifying.
Wow.
I had to reload because I mean, I died immediately, and he destroyed a lot of people, but it was, that was a really funny
That
moment
sounds
for me.
amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Those are the moments to play that game for, the emergent, like, you will never... But that's why the share button is great for games like Fallout.
Yeah, totally.
Who is this cool person?
You're about to see the best line in Destiny, I guess. Or maybe the most absurd.
Yes, I'm listening. They are here.
Huh.
With me. Who's she talking to? Understood. I need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a guardian.
No. I was not forged in light.
Hmm.
But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break. Have you heard of the Black Garden?
We've heard the legends.
The greatest threat to us all lies there, where these machines are born. Find the Black Garden. Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help us find it?
My path's my own. I can't.
If we're going to find the Black Garden, we need to see the Awoken.
Ah, yes. Awoken. Out there wavering between the light and the dark.
Are you getting all this?
Yes.
Even if it's
Light and dark, kill the Vex, go to their hive,
too late returning. How many?
and heal the Guardian. Seems
Hold
like it.
position, kill the engines, and don't let them find you.
She's cooler than we are. Darn it, I want to be her.
How do we find the Awoken?
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place the light touches. Can't we just stay here with the murderous robots?
Nice.
No. Little light.
Aw.
Don't do that.
Draco, aka Xander, points out in the chat, this dialogue is not great.
No.
First of all, she just tells you things. Like, she doesn't have a character. She kind of is just there to be like, hey, I'm the Exposition. Nice to meet you. My name's Exposition. And Also, this game really has a big obsession with proper like calling things the something.
Yep. Uh huh.
That
Yep.
I noticed that like
Yep.
5 minutes in. It was like, you are the Awoken, and we are working to
Yep.
help the Traveler defeat the Vex and go back to the
Yep.
tower and speak to the Quartermaster. Like,
Yep.
the laziest.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. It feels like a Star Wars prequel.
um, Speaking of which, good segue. Have you seen the new Star Wars?
I have.
Oh, I think yeah. So, did you like it?
I'm sorry you cut out for a second. What did you say?
Oh, I was just asking if you've seen the new Star Wars, and then I was asking if you liked it.
I really liked it a lot. I
Me
might
too,
actually see
man.
it again sometime soon. It's really good.
I thought it was a lot of fun, and I heard a lot of people complaining that it was like a little overly referential, but I didn't have a problem with that. Like I felt like it was referential where it needed to be, like appropriately.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question.
Ask it.
Real quick. You are cutting out of this. This party is somehow worse for me than it was with the Destiny chat.
Oh, dang.
Like, you were just cutting out constantly, and I don't know what to do about it, other than my internet is just crap.
My internet's not amazing either, to be fair. Um, I was just asking if you to talk more about Star Wars. I'm just giving you a platform to talk so we can listen and not have to try and talk over each other.
Yeah. Do you mind switching back to the Destiny chat and maybe like lowering your gameplay or something?
I can do that.
Because this is. Okay. I'm gonna exit the party
Okay.
and maybe we can talk in
Right.
Destiny chat.
Okay, Doug.
And we.
So now I can hear you in game. This should work. Oh no, now I can't hear you at all. Did I? No, I didn't mute the game sounds, did I? Game volume. Oh, now I can't hear you at all, Ryan. Oh no. Am I muted? Hmm. Wait. If you can hear me, I'm gonna drop the, I'm gonna drop you real quick. And I'm gonna reinvite you. Okay. And then invite friends, and then NGS guy, and then invite Sparky. Send invitation. You're good. You're good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh, can you hear me when I quit the game and went back to the Destiny chat?
I wasn't able to hear you then, no.
You might have to leave the party because that prevents anyone else from being able to hear you.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when you're in the party, it just focuses on the party. but when you leave the party, it's just gonna go back to the Destiny chat.
Okay. I'll leave the party then.
All right.
Okay. There we go. Much better. So you can hear me all right? Okie doke. Good. Okay, good night. That was just my sister. Excuse me. What to do next? Let's do one more mission and then call it a night for this stream and for Destiny. So let's make it a good one. We don't want to do dark. We have dark. Basically, I have dark below, and I have the last array mission, and I have fruit of the garden, which is it says to travel to the reef. Is the reef a cool place to go to? Oh, I can do that separately. I'll do that. Oh, is it? Okay. So is the reef just the place where story quests happen? Oh, fantastic. Xander went on a brief rant in the chat. He's just like, let me read some of this, in case you don't see it. Have you heard of the Black Garden? We've heard the legends. Nothing beyond that. She's not even good exposition. All I can see her as is exposition. She didn't say anything to us other than words, like, nouns. So, is the reef just a place that they go that's like, hey, this is where the cutscenes happen, or is it like you know that this upcoming thing is a cutscene? Oh, cool. Oh. Should I be doing that stuff at a certain level, or should I just wait till endgame to start doing like the other raids? Uh, uh. Yeah, Xander, welcome to Cutscene Land. I think we just lost Ryan on the way in. Ryan probably knows to hit like join. Oh, there he is, or not. I'm very confused. Everyone's asleep though, so I can talk at full volume and not feel weird, which is kind of nice. Oh, this is fun.
Where did all this come from?
All right, let's just.
Every ship that could escape fled Earth.
All right, the collapse. That's one.
They made it this far. I guess they.
I'm so, I'm so Fey looking. I always forget. I love him. My sweet boy. The Awoken. All right.
No one knows.
Intruder bearing 127, you have crossed into the realm of the Awoken. State your business or be fired on by order of the Queen.
The Queen.
Don't look at me. Better say something.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the counsel of the Awoken.
Who am I voiced by? I feel like I'm a famous person. Yeah, you probably know. You know voice actors.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the right place always so terrifying?
Aw, it goes. This is cool looking. It looks like the end of Mass Effect 2, but less red. Oh, this is like a cutscene. Oh my god, Grimoire cards, lore tonight.
So, These are the trespassers demanding an audience.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The queen herself judges who
Oh,
may
I've seen
or
this
may
guy.
not
He's
enter
cool.
the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef. But here we are.
I love his
We've
hair.
come to ask for
I love my hair more. Did I just steal a gun? That's not cool.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
Alright. Also the fallen, but as Xander says, it's kind of okay when they talk about like species to use the thing. That's a ninja lady.
Apologies, Your Grace.
When I made my character, I was like, man, having bright blue eyes is gonna look
I am a
stupid,
guard
but everyone has
from
brightly
Black
colored eyes in this game.
We're searching for the Black Garden.
The Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
The darkness.
You want to turn it into a battleground. How unimaginative.
Loving this
Do you
mocap.
know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is.
Where it is.
Is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The queen requests counsel with her brother.
Oh, brother. Interesting. Hey, you think he's cool? No, look at his hair. So he's cool because of his hair. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Let's be friends.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Why not?
Cutscenes go a little bit too far ahead of the dialogue.
We'll make you a key.
If
How's that?
everyone knew where the thing is, then why would I
As
be
the head
here?
of a Vex Gate Lord.
Gate Lord? Yeah, we...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
He's gonna make us fight and kill a thing on Venus. But if I get a headshot and then its head falls off, do I fail the mission? So that didn't really count as a mission. Waiting for all players to do. Ryan, are you back? Did you? Did it? So it kicked you when the cutscene started. Was that? Did you leave or what happened? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I just talked over the cutscene. That guy seems pretty cute. I'm gonna say that first things first. But again, they're just like, you're like, hey, where's the thing we're looking for? And he's like, oh, you fool, everybody knows. And Xander's like, if everybody knew, then why am I here? Why did I do this? Why are we asking why anything? I'm so lost. And I didn't get anything for that, so I feel unsatisfied because I didn't get any delicious loots. I'm on step 7 of the last array quest, so let's do that and call that the last quest, because that one thing we just did didn't really count. I believe that's on Earth. Yes, we're going to Earth, guys. It's a level 6 quest. Can we make it harder? Oh no, we can't. Yeah, what is up with that difficulty slider thing, like, or the difficulty options? Like, how come? Oh, you just, if you want to redo it, oh, like the heroic version of this quest. I see. Okay. But yeah, I feel like I saw that guy in a lot of marketing for this game, so I guess he comes back a lot in the story.
There's reports a team of Guardians went dark near the old Skywatch, dead orbit. Had codes to a hidden array that could reconnect us to the other
Yeah,
colonies in the system. If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array.
So like those cutscenes aren't new stuff, because I don't know, I can't tell what's the cutscenes that they added. Okay. Right, yeah. Fair. Oh great, we're on Old Earth. But I have a great gun and a bus and a good buddy,
Let's
so
head there and see if we can find them.
I just now have permanent bad memories of being on Old Russia because of I was doing the patrols here for like an hour and a half looking for one particular mission, like I said earlier. Oh, there's a player up there too. Yo, you want to join our squad, Holmes? Let's party. Oh, he's like doing things. Oh, he's level 7. How cute. He's meleeing mini bosses. What are you doing? Or vanguards, whatever you call them. Hard, difficult guys.
We're heading back through that hive.
Good name.
Spilling onto the surface now, keeping the fallen
Solid name. It gets right to, it gets right to the point. no, skip the like Boba Fett 69. It's just like, nope, I want to be Mr. Star Wars. That's me. I identify as a Star Wars. Oh, I got that pulse rifle earlier, and I want to see if it's any good. Oh, it's a 3-shot burst, and I've had one like this. Never mind. Back to the fun, incredibly high damage assault rifle. So I'm playing in the dark, and the light on my controller turned white when our flashlights turned on. I thought that was really awesome. I don't know if it's because I'm playing in the dark, or if it just, I think it just does that. I don't think it has an ability to sense how much light is coming in. It makes the contrast nicer and it's more relaxing. Exactly. I always say you should play.
The ghosts. They're in a clearing between buildings not far from here.
Did you? Were you a fan of The Last of Us? I know. I know. Like we have mutual internet friends, Matthew and Jackson. Abnormal Mapping. They both are. Well, Matthew played it a couple weeks ago, and Jackson's playing it now, or just finished it. Yeah, that's what I always heard. Because I think you can buy that standalone if I'm not mistaken. I kind of want to just get that and just be that'll be my Last of Us experience. Yeah, I would definitely consider it. Hold on, hunt down the fallen who have captured ghosts with codes in the last raid, but there's no dot. There's no like navigation dot. I don't know where we're supposed to be. Maybe? Right. Oh, they just destroyed me. Oh, goodness. Ah, the boss is on my face. Get away. Oh. Yeah, Last of Us is one of those um, games that I've always heard about, and like I know enough about it at this point that I've kind of like enjoyed it through osmosis, but I have still not played it. So, whoa. I watched the whole. Oh, cool! I got a reciprocal rune. Is that a good thing to have? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of currencies. Oh, okay. I guess that would make sense. Right. Okay. Let's figure out where to go. Do do do. Oh yeah, thank you. I do forget my points a lot, so I appreciate that. I watched, forget what the documentary. It's called Grounded: The Making of The Last of Us, and it's like a whole documentary about the making of that game. Um, it's free on Amazon Prime, and it's a good one of those. If you've ever like watched a documentary about how hard it is to make a game, um, it's very well produced and stuff, and it sheds a lot of light on where that game was coming from a writing and design standpoint. Right, yeah. So I was totally because I backed or I slacker backed that game, and I played Act One and I really liked Act One, and Act Two came out and I played the first like 20 minutes of it and I was like I didn't want this game to get harder at all. Yes, Vela. Yeah. I
This one still holds the codes. Let's find the array.
Yeah. First of all, I would read that article in a heartbeat. That sounds like a fun one. But also, yeah, I kind of. It's weird to say, but I almost just want them to take the Telltale route and like lean way harder into their writing and way out of their gameplay. Just do that. It's disheartening. Yeah, it's like. I think that is also a good indication of like what happens when because that was one of the earlier like big kickstarted games, right? And so like they were still figuring out like how because if you watch the also we're in like a fight area, so if you should try and get to me. I figured out where the quest is. The oh, okay. uh the documentary was a lot of them being like, we want to make this XYZ game, and then doing Act One and realizing that they couldn't do it. So like Act Two is more of what they wanted to do, and it's like, oh, then I don't know if I would have backed this if you told me it was just a like hardcore inventory management point and click game. I kind of was hoping for just this beautiful world, hand painted art style stuff. And yeah, exactly. And so I've been thinking a lot about like the different games that I've kickstarted and how they changed from what I wanted them to be. I'm definitely kickstarting fewer games than I did like 2 years ago, for example, because I can't. Yeah. Right, I know that's one of your favorites, and it's one of my favorites. But again, because of the Broken Age stuff, I was like, I can wait. Because what they want when they announce stuff like that is for you to have that reaction of like, oh, I freaking loved Psychonauts. I had this XYZ memory of it. I'm gonna just put a couple bucks in it right now, and that's how they make their money. But like, you can still play that game when it comes out and is done. You don't have to be one of the people that'll back it. It will make its gold. There's like zero doubt about that. Um, it's just about like keeping your expectations in check and knowing that like, yeah, this is not going to be as big as that game. It can't be. That was a weird passion project that they made and didn't sell well, and they weren't allowed to make another game that big.
I'll see if these codes still work.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crypto systems. Shore resistant security lattice verified. It's working. Outside the array. It's opening.
Right, because they're doing Fig now, the different funding option.
Amazing. It's activated. My jump ships. Cutting through.
Right. Maybe. Oh, this music is awesome. I don't know if you have the music on. It was really nice for a second there. Oh, we got baddies. Alright. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm 90%... This is weird to remember. I'm 90% sure I played this quest in the beta a year and a half ago. They definitely tweaked the design of all of them, like, a huge amount since then. But... you know, that this looks familiar to me. This like little corner, maybe it was just this corner of the map. Because I also remember fighting a giant eyeball as the boss, and I don't think we're gonna be fighting a giant eyeball. But, yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I think you're right. They had like that was the strike in the beta. Hiya! I think when would be a good time. When is a good time in a situation like this to pop your ultimate? I guess we have different ultimates, so it's like different situation. Oh, oh, that's exact. I guess that's a good point. Xander points out because he's played the beta a lot in the demo. The last array missions were the ones that were in the beta. I'm going in. Hi-ya! Oh well, that was a waste. Yeah, this was a thing. You can, if you like jump and do it really fast, you can use your Blade Dancer ultimate to fly. Really cool. I think that was the end of it. Oh, we gotta go back inside. Wee. Yeah, I hope Psychonauts 2 is amazing.
By the last war mine, Rasputin. It's connecting to defense constructs all across the system. There could be something out there to help us survive the darkness.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you keep your expectations in check, and it's a good excuse to tell people like, yeah, go play Psychonauts 1. That's like an amazing, amazing, brilliant game that's incredibly fun, even separate from its story. Like, just go enjoy that too. It holds up. The PC version is excellent. Yeah, exactly. The PC version, they updated it. Controller support, high resolution, everything. It's a wonderful game. Oh, I got a new gun. Oh, I think it's better than the one I have. Or maybe not. Let's find out. It's weird. The other big crowdfunding game that I backed but haven't gotten yet is Torment: Tides of Numenera, which is like a spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. And Planescape Torment is the weird game that I played as a kid and was like, ah, this is video games. This is the thing I want to just enjoy forever. And even now, because it's taken them, I backed that in like late 2012, I think, and like they still send out updates, but it's always about lore and plot, and they're like, we hired on new writers, and it's like, but is it a game yet, you guys? Is it a thing I can play yet? I'm very worried. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, because you were guaranteed to be paying somebody every time they do something or every month or whatever. Like it can be a stable source of income for some people. I only back two Patreons. One of them is our mutual friend Jackson's, which I back at a decent amount just because I like his writing a lot, and he deserves to get paid for his writing. And then the other one is this podcast called The Comedy Button, which I've been listening to for like 6 years, and they just do a Patreon to like give out bonus episodes and stuff. And that podcast means a lot to me personally, but it's one that I like could only recommend with caveats because it's like four white guys like talking about, but they're talking about life, like they all come from various corners of the games industry, but they never talk about video games. Like it's just sort of a like we're gonna talk for an hour a week, and kind of like a group therapy, fun comedy thing. It's very like cathartic for me to listen to them because it's one of those like I feel like I know them kind of, but then you get into that weird like how much do I know somebody on the internet sort of thing. I don't know. Comic buttons. Exactly. I always think I always think about that with Giant Bomb because you and I have been following their stuff for so long, and like I feel like I know nothing about a lot of them still, which is why it always bothers me that people like give them crap for having certain opinions and having like certain perspectives because it's like, I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about them other than what they talk about on this podcast for like 3 hours a week. It's a whole experience with them. I don't even watch their quick looks anymore because I don't have the time and because college happened. So what I know about them is what they choose to talk about there, and I don't get to be like, I can't believe you said this. How dare you?
All part of the plan.
But the Beastcast is amazing, eh? Yep.
We stand behind you.
Step forward, Hunter.
Woodland Secrets?
Good to see you up early, Guardian.
I listened to a little bit of the Austin Walker episode and I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Good work.
I would love to get into that.
Strength.
Since people can't hear you on the stream because you're not in a party anymore, Ryan is talking about. Yeah, I guess we forgot about that. Ryan is talking about the podcast Woodland Secrets, hosted by Merritt Kopos, which is excellent, and you should listen to it. Plugs. Oh yeah, I listen to. We definitely have like a weird amount of overlap with podcasts, my dude. I don't listen to Spawn on Me every week, but I listen to. They did one with. It wasn't Gita Jackson. It was like someone from another podcast that I enjoy, and then also like Colin Moriarty was an episode where they like talked about politics, and I really like that one. Spawn on Me podcast is also excellent. Yeah, good one's back. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I tend to. I mean, I do back fewer Patreons than. It's like not a lot because that you. don't, you're getting charged more often than like once. So that's why like I've backed quite a few Kickstarters because I back like 2 or 3 for them, and then that's it. But with Patreon, it's like these are pulling from me month. Like with Jackson, it's every time he writes a piece, and with the Comedy Button, it's once every month. So I can't go more than like 2 or 3. That's how that is. God, that this nothing left but the fall quest just keeps going. It's on step 10 now. Gracious, it's excessive. Trying to decide if we should call it. I think we should call it, Ryan. Yeah, man, I enjoyed it, and you helped me get through a lot of probably would have been very difficult quests to do solo, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Totally, I would love to. It's so perfect for that, because they clearly don't give you anything in the game to listen to, so just... I'm just going to talk to buddies and listen to this game. Hopefully when I get higher level, we can start doing like strikes and stuff together too. And apparently, yeah, the leveling curve in this game is it's very fast, so I might get there sooner than you think. Let's plug your stuff so that, because since they can't hear you, my name's Alan. I've been streaming tonight with my friend Ryan. You can follow him on Twitter at twitter.com/ remind me, because I'm the worst. Taco Detective. Yes, pronouns. Ryan prefers they and them. That's radical for them. And I, as I mentioned right before we had you on, am terrible at remembering, but I understand and I respect your decision to do that. And yeah. But thank you for correcting me, because it's good to learn. Yes, so Ryan is a cool individual and has a website at tacodetective.com where you can read their wonderful writing, and they're going to be putting up more awesome articles soon, right? Exciting, very exciting. And they post about stuff on Twitter all the time, like really just articles. And you have a great YouTube channel too. You do like all sorts of fun stuff with games, like non-traditional games that talking. Excellent, very exciting. All right. Thanks again for joining us on the stream. The archive will be up soon for people who like to watch at home. Apologies for the audio and connection issues. It's pretty much PSN's fault, holistically, and also just bad internet all around. But we might do another Destiny stream in the future or something else. So, have a good night, everyone.